When the foundation first discussed with me the problems women and girls were facing in Fairfield County, there was no question in my mind. Starting a fund for women and girls was something that had to be done.
I was very involved in starting the New York Women's Foundation. I therefore felt the Fairfield County Community Foundation should be doing something similar. As a woman, I want to help women.
I first learned about charitable giving from my parents. My mother used to cook for anyone in the neighborhood who was hurting. My father quietly gave money to those in need. Yet it wasn't until I married Fred that I learned about philanthropy. His father was a magnificent person who had established a family foundation in 1955.
I learned about charitable giving from my mother. She said one should be generous. She was very involved in her church and community, and she always called on people who were sick.
I grew up in an era where women were second-class citizens. After I graduated from Marymount College, I worked in New York as a secretary. The women sat in the central secretarial pool, and the men worked in outer offices. There were very few women in executive positions.
My mother strongly believed in education. She sacrificed so I could attend Simmons College, where I arrived a few months before the attack on Pearl Harbor. I studied business and Spanish, hoping I might join the State Department in a Spanish-speaking country. Before I heard from the State Department, I accepted a job as secretary and researcher for a news commentator on WNYC radio. That changed my life. My job gave me an intense education in world affairs and led to another job working for Joan Warburg, a writer of some 33 books on finance and international relations. Yes, I fell in love with my boss and married him. Along with raising our 2 sons and 2 daughters, I embraced community service. I've been involved with local, state, and national organizations my entire adult life.
Fred and I had 2 daughters and 1 son. Along with raising the children, Fred asked if I'd like to get involved in philanthropy. He knew it's in my heart to help others. I joined the family's foundation and later directed our fund at the Community Foundation.
Women have a lot of influence. We women are a force for good. The fund is doing a wonderful job. Watching this vision come to life has been most exciting and heartwarming.
It's so important to help our young girls and give them opportunities. We have to believe in them and help them believe in themselves.
It's terribly important to give back to one's community and one's country. I'm delighted and excited that so many of you are involved in the Fund for Women and Girls. I feel strongly about collective giving. The more we bond together, the better it is.
I often talk to my late husband and his father, whom I still love so very much. I hope they are pleased with what my giving has accomplished. I know they really are. I am indebted to them for the fantastic chances they have given me to help others. Watching the Fund for Women and Girls grow and knowing how many lives are being changed is immensely satisfying. I love it.